Muti bone kero kwa ngona lingu chakabono go feel the powers chomo governor omo speaker no mo clerk. One kero ko rachisagi chiba target ti go gerere bono twachaka go swase twachaka ko beki bikoro to byabo.
So ekero bono mwanjira nga yabere low. We want it to get published to go to make. I have put my commitment, my signature and my stamp and the date. Same with the governor, same with the speaker. Speaker Navara signed the office yakore. But if the law is so crucial, he's supposed to carry it with the clerk, why the governor go sign as witnesses. You have seen it happen in the State House.
Yes.
And the legal officer must accompany you. You have seen Shadrach Mose when they are signing, because he's the legal officer for the government. Now, in my legal officer department, like in NYAMIRA, I have David Yombego. I have to carry him along. That he is part of this. He knows what we were doing. But not all laws that the speaker has to carry. Okay. The clerk is enough. With the staff, okay. The governor, we explain him, you can now sign.
All right.
After you are signed, it gets published now in a yellow papers or a white. It becomes a white paper. Okay. A bill get a yellow, a act to get a white.
A bill get a yellow,
a act to get a
white. All right.
Yes. Then, in a bill. A bill in a draft was a trava.
Okay.
We can change it again.
Okay.
But when you see it just come in white,
you go
the law is enforced. The governor can always sign if he feels that he can't sign it. He sends it back for any correction. He writes what we call a memorandum. Okay. It's like the Finance Bill 2024 went to the Senate, sorry, to the State House, and it was sent back with a memorandum. A memorandum, and comfortable, naked.
All right.
Are you seeing that? But before I finish on that bit, a cannot be very generated by executive. They want a law to use. But again, even our MCS can sponsor a bill. So long as they write it well, the governor and accept it at the top, then it's signed, it becomes the law. Governor sign it, it will never be the law.
All right.
Yes.
Now, tigante me correlate ne county ya Nyamira, ometenga kiende county ya Nyamira ya bere korokananga kinga otogo checheria baraibare Nyamira. We feel like they are doing nothing, eh? Kwa wote ba Nyamira ito ntubwati no hoteli, Nyamira ntubwati no around about. Tongo rusari mitanda bakatoba gote batwarure Nyamira. Now, asegasi yao yega kwa beire gosama imyaka yega ikomi kwa rengo mo clerk, eh? Ase county ya Nyamira mostly ngai kwarenga koranga chinguru chao chigutumeka mono ensemo ya legislative side ekere batete go draft chibili chiga no gwete chi motion go se kyumba maeti na administration law side batete bagwati umutubu na batagete. So far the history buno roche gocha ime ya Nyamira.
Yeah, yambanga vetu mutwe. It was a nice challenge.
Okay.
I took it in my stride for 10 years.
All right.
The first course was related to politics and administration. So as a clerk, I was doing the right job.
Oh, wow.
Those challenges, I appreciated them. There were not problems, they were challenges, and I liked it. Now, I think anything that happened in Nyamira must have passed through the clerk's office.
Okay.
Never. I know about them. Because these roads are earmarked in the budget. And again, who signed the budget?
It is.
But again, I don't give direction on where the road is going to be made. No, that's the work of the MCS and the executive. One and what to do. Mine is to sing an area aligned according to the vote heads, budget. So we have to get para as well as and then use your because I think that reminds me to mention that in making a budget we have recurrent and development. Or make sure development according to the law. There is a percentage they will fit in our budget development.
All right.
30% must go there. 70% in recover. Recurrent. Because if clerk committee budget is try to in the house, very in line with the BFM Act. And again here, any clerk must understand the BFM Act from letter A to Z. Because this is where the problem is. Must understand the Audit Act. Must understand the Procurement Act. Procurement and Disposal Act, 2017, whatever that, you must understand.
All right.
So, because I told you are the wheel, you're the one who's making each and every without you getting the knowledge.
Okay.
Having knowing what is going on. So, the powers were in to facilitate your MC as far as what feeling I stood firm and said this one, they can go and wait the test of time. I reminded them all the time that, devolution, we are all facing a race to a devolution. It's now 10 years over. 10 years, another 10 years or 20 years, they can answer back as a county. They can answer back as a county. To running a key, twice. If we were getting, NYAMIRA was getting 10 billion every year. Times 20 years. Probably that is 200 billion, isn't it? Think much correct. So I have always, because you are the advisor of the house,
all right.
You are the advisor of the board. My advice you might go depending on whether people want to listen or not.
Okay.
But you find a way of telling them, okay, in Kerikia. So where I was supposed to advise, I advised. Where I found it good, we moved forward. Where I found I said, and that's how it was.
All right. Ono mete no ekoro kana ngokore gontanga ndire koro kana gusini script nako ete next narenge kwenda as advisory role. Ekero kwena no bosemia. Umete kiro muntu nabwate nchira ya kunyara kura.
Yes.
Ekyo ntobe to kunyara kugikwanira kiro muntu nabwate style ya yo kunyara ko role. Na ama tukayikwaringe under devolution, in fact wasoire 2014 na devolution ya chakire 2013. Kwa regime ya 2013, regime ya 2017, regime ya 2022. Wasoire gali. Obo semi bwa mostly gochia somo clerk na assembly members singa kibwalengi.
Thank you so much. I've always advised that the government is nothing if assembly is not there.
Which government? The county government or the national government?
Even national government is not there, parliament is not there.
Okay.
Because all approvals in terms of expenditure come from the county government, county assembly, or parliament in national, for the national case, isn't it? So I've always worked, anything small that has been done, I've worked behind the scenes. A clerk and the staff. And by the way, when I talk about the clerk, it's the whole staff of assembly.
Okay.
It's not one individual. It's the whole staff, because I've told you there are things you bring in other departments and other professionals that will assist you. So where there is a need that we must give direction, whatever has been successful, we have been behind it. Yes, but again, you make sure you have cleaned your hands by telling them. I know in some circumstances and some counties, they go confrontational in writing letters to each other. So that just what marking and I'm not one of the type.
Okay.
Sometimes it's good when you see.
But the evidence.
Then we are in the same office. When we can talk. Unless it became beyond.
Okay.
Yeah, but when we are able to discuss, we discuss. Now, advisory, anything that has taken place, the clerk has always been behind it to advise every human resource, every development chipara, every no every ninki, and when we get information, we advise them accordingly. Okay. But above all, I want you to know the work of the clerk and the whole staff is to facilitate our MCA. And when you facilitate them by giving them proper guidance and advice. You intervene.
Okay.
Yeah.
Na umete kitoko kine ntongero twarenge koroka upendi. Kwa kigwetele na sabana. Nere yupendi. Obwa tu pendeleo nae. Yes, that is why we used to shorten it to pendi. Ono mete ekero tebanga ekero kwena na advisory role konyorode egentongero labda gwateba mbanchira nitina kero maybe because they felt there is impartiality or say neutrality lacks in that conversation. Ngakikwarenge kwenshonga kwa bere ko balance yebeiga ekeiga nke engeronde ntoro kinga twabaene irinjera yemo gosende na inde ebenga ekere to kwene kintura ene ronde kiaberke kunyara koba neutral ngichi kunyara go favor both sides.
I think I guess you are trying to fight particularly on the management staff yani.
Okay.
Because if you interview ko executive muino just so long as the budget to
Okay.
For my staff, when I sit in the board, I tried my best to